Right. We are live now, and I hope, Mr. Phugeni, you can hear me because I cannot see your picture, but we're already live. How are you, sir?
I'm okay. Yeah, you can't see my picture. It's by design. Number one, I'm not at home or somewhere where we can have good quality. Number two, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I was driving from Bulawayo to Harare. And as you know, Zimbabweans are one of the worst drivers. You are driving in a freeway at 100 or 120. You meet someone driving at 30 kilometers an hour in the middle of the road without the care of anyone really. 30, 20 kilometers an hour, they're on a freeway. So you got to be stopping, overtaking, and all those things. So I'm very, very tired. So we got to keep it short today.
Yes, I hope that we'll be able to finish this within the next 5 minutes.
That
So,
would be
Mr.
lovely.
Phugeni, please, can you explain to us what has happened today? Are the youth still inside Harvest House?
I will presume so. I will presume that they are still in there. But when you're saying the youth, yes, they are the youth in the sense that their age is within the bracket of youth, but they are not MDCT youth. We need to be clear about that. So I saw something to the effect that we are reporting that we've got a court order to get them out. Yes, that's true. We've got what we call exploration order. I might get the term wrong. I'm tired, remember. So yeah, but they must be out. If they are not yet out, I don't know what time the police will enforce that order, but they will be out. I told you yesterday, we work within the parameters of the law. That has not changed. That will not change in the immediate future. Well, let me put it to you this way, that will never change. We will always confine ourselves within the parameters of the law.
Okay, so I looked at the court order, and Nelson Chamisa is one of the respondents. Is there a reason for that?
Well, I have not yet had sight of the order. I am yet to do so. I was busy in a meeting. I have finished, so I'm going to catch up with the SG a bit later just to find out what is what. But in general, you know that the invasion of Morgan Tsvangirai House is at the order of Nelson Chamisa. It happened whilst I was live on air with you on Sunday, and I told you that in his address to his people on Saturday, he basically ordered them to go against the court order and illegally occupy and take possession of Harvest House.
Okay, and I hope that maybe we'll be able to talk about Chairman Komichi. He has not spoken since the day when he was sitting with the youths. Has he spoken to you? Do you know what is happening to Chairman Komichi?
Yes, exactly as I said to you yesterday, he went there under the instruction of Madam President to go and remove all the youths and close Harvest House. So when he got there, they then said they have a set of demands. He listened to them. But as I said to you, they are in no position to issue any demands whatsoever. If Nelson Chamisa wants to talk to us, he is always welcome. But what you don't do is you don't try and take us hostage. You don't try and violently take over our headquarters as a way to initiate negotiation. We will not allow ourselves to be held at ransom like that.
Okay, so if the youths refuse to leave, the police are going to forcibly remove them.
No, that is not my competency. My competency was to go to court and get that order to get them out. From there, it's out of my hands. The police have to enforce a court order, and I'm sure they will.
Okay, Mr. Phugeni, I understand that you are very tired. You've been driving from Bulawayo, and I want to release you to rest. Is there anything else you want to say before we close?
Nothing much, except to say this democratization project, it will require all of us to subscribe to a certain, at least certain rules and certain conduct. And it will require all of us to accept that we cannot live in a society without rules, and that rules need to apply consistently to all of us. So if we take out the rules, I can tell you now, if Nelson Chamisa and his followers are allowed to do as they are doing, then in the event that indeed ZANU steals his votes, he claims that they did, he failed to prove that in a competent and an open court. But to referring to future elections, if indeed he is then denied what is rightfully his, he must understand that he is planting the seed. He is planting the seed of a rebellious nation. He is planting the seed where the mighty and the strong cry on the weak. So right now he thinks we are weak. We are not weak. We're just principled. He must appreciate that then others who are stronger than him in his estimation, they will be completely justified to behave in the manner he's behaving.
Okay, Mr. Khaliphani Phugeni, spokesman for the MDCT, I would like to thank you very much for joining me today. And in summary, you said the youths that were occupying Harvest House are still inside Harvest House, but the court order has been granted. And if they do not leave, the order has a specific instructions for the police on what to do with the youths that are in the building. Thank you very much for joining me, Mr. Phugeni. And thank you for joining me, everyone who's joining on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you very much and good night.
Thank you, sir, and good night to the listeners, wherever they may be.